Hello, my name is Suckit, and we are playing FTB Skies. And first thing we're going to do today, we need an Enderman's head to fertilize so our bees can pollinate. I don't know why I said fertilize. Don't go that deep. We got some heads, killing some Enderman's heads, but they were the wrong head. Well, you know what? We can just craft it with itself. Go on, to get the right head. Let's see if it likes it. Hold on, buddy. Wait, that's not the right one. That's it. Oh, you can power it by looking at it. That's so cool. There you go. There you go. That's that nice, weird, whatever you're pollinating. Come on, let's see the pollen. Let's see the pollen. This is the only one I have left. The other ones, okay, it went in there. We'll see if we get a clone. The other ones all teleported. It's very tricky in the period of time between the ender bees hatching or spawning or whatever it is they do in those hives to the time when they actually recognize the hive as their home. You tend to lose a lot of them, or at least I do. Maybe other people are better at it. I don't know. There it is. We are going to take the magmatic bee out, although it hates me. This thing has caused me so much trouble. Oh no, wait, we need you back. I forgot. We finally have the leaf cutter bee. Okay, wrong and right again. We do need the magmatic bee back. So, where are you, buddy? There you are. But we also need the coal bee, which we've already made. The magmatic bee and the coal bee will give us... What will it give us? I already forgot. Sulfur. That's right, sulfur. We got the steel, but I forgot about the sulfur. Alright, let's see how we did here. We got ourselves... There's one coal bee. That should be a steel bee, which I don't think we have one of yet. It's hard to remember. Let me see if I can pick this guy up. One steel bee. And then we also should have got... There's the coal bee. You know, I thought I saw it. Where could it have gone? Ah! There it is. One sulfur bee. Alright, we might be having a similar problem with our magmatic bee that we're having with those two quartz bees. They don't seem to want to find home. Hopefully it'll work itself out. Okay, we are getting ender combs, but we can't process these in this line. It wants to make liquid chorus. So we'll have to do something else with those. And you know what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna try to complete another one of the bee quests by making a more advanced, and do we not have a... Oh, stone slabs. No, we don't have a recipe for stone slabs. We're gonna try to make one of the one of the powered centrifuges. Now it looks like we got mechanism and we got thermal. We'll just do the thermal one. They're identical. It's just about the crafting ingredients. And let's start this thing up. Alright, there it is. Now we are gonna need a little power. And I thought what we'd do for a change, how hard is the cyclic battery to make? Not very. It's not a battery. Could be. Could be. That's the we're just gonna make this. We don't need recipes for it all. There we go. Very nice. But the power question, we're gonna need a few of these anyway, so there's no reason not to go ahead and make them. We're gonna get some patterns. There we go. That's a good amount, huh? Now we're gonna go ahead and teach this thing how to make a solar panel. We'll need the energy tablet, and we'll need the thing itself. Now we'll also need a recipe for these solar panels, which are not that bad, and this is any kind of glass pane. It's no big whoop. Now there's an improved version of this that does a better job. It's a little more expensive, and it costs like 4 of the other ones, but it's well worth it. So let's check it out. We should make one of the small ones to see if that'll complete a quest for us. Shouldn't take long. No quest there. So we'll just make the nice one. I think we're done. I also got this thing to make us a tank for whatever that chorus liquid stuff is. So what we want to do is kind of... Where is it? This thing... Okay, it's this pipe here. Let's get a little bit of it out of the way. We're going to go ahead and pipe into this powered centrifuge. Where did you come from? Crying out loud. Bees everywhere. Okay, well, it's putting a honeycomb in there already. These guys will produce both, won't they? Okay, well, there's a couple of ways we can deal with that. I'm not going to worry about it right this second. We're going to put the battery down. Like right here. Stick the solar generator on top of it. Yeah, that ain't bad. We're going to set it to export power. And we're going to want to export to the south, I guess. Yep, sure enough. And now it's processing, it's doing its thing. So, as far as items coming out of there, that's not a problem. We can just hook right up to the main pipe going into central sorting there. The liquids, we're getting 2 out. So what we're gonna have to do is pump the honey out. And then switch it up when we're done pumping the honey out. I'm sure that chorus, whatever, is important for something. Alright, got a couple combs. Okay, yeah, ender pearls. And just a little bit of that liquid chorus. Okay, very cool. Now what we should be able to do, assuming it's still liquid chorus in there, is plop this tank down. Yep, there we go. And we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And we got honey going in one place, liquid chorus going in another. Don't ask me what you do with this stuff. Well, we can make a block of crystallized chorus in a drying basin. We can make chorus glass in a block of crystallized chorus, or a liquid chorus bucket. Do we do anything with the bucket? No, we do not. Do we do anything with the crystallized? Okay, so we could get crystallized. Okay, so it's an integrated dynamics thing, basically, which is one of those mods that I should really learn how to use. Oh, no way! We straight get chorus fruit, too. That is something I was wondering how we were going to get. Let's go ahead and cash in these most recent quests. Okay, we got a lot of fun stuff. We got another endstone nest. Bunch of speed upgrades. And a simulator and anti-teleportation. Well, we already have anti-teleportation in with our ender bees, but the simulator is cool. It makes it so the bees never leave the hive. It just like simulates an environment for them. Energy cards from there, but these speed upgrades, we're gonna throw these in here immediately. I'm kind of done chasing loot bees. I think I've seen everything they drop. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Who do we have here? Now, since we have Endarian bees to beat the band now, I want to think about upgrading our thermal machines to the resonant tier. Now, we don't want Endarian glass. We might want to do hardened glass first. Do I always have a recipe for that? I don't. Now, you can make all kinds of hardened glass. But what we want is just the basic, cheapo, just glassy glass. We'll throw it up in here. Okay. Back to the resonant. The Endarian, or the... I forget what they're all called anymore. So now we'll get the regular hardened glass in the recipe since we have that programmed in. Lumium. We'll have to make a multi-servo press recipe for, and I believe we will also have to make an induction smelter recipe for it. It's just another fancy metal you use for crafting and thermal. Now, another bee I'd like to get a hold of eventually is the Mana Steel bee. To do this, we're gonna need an iron bee spawn egg, and there's really only one way to get that. Don't pay attention to any of this quest stuff. Like, none of this actually seems to give you an iron bee spawn egg. But what will do it is an incubator. Now, we will need a honey treat that's got the DNA of an iron bee up to 100%. How do we do it? Alright, I set us up another little box here. And we're gonna throw our soul iron bee that we have right now down there. Now what we want is a pokey gene sampler. We're actually gonna want 4 of them. And this isn't gonna be cheap, but it's gonna be well worth it. Because it's the only way to get the gene samples. So let's see. Make 4 of these. Right? Very good. I've only got 1 iron bee at the moment. I'm going to try to breed another one, and then we can breed them with each other. More bees we have, the more chance of genes we'll get. Like those samplers, they give you a chance of every time the bee comes out, there's a chance you'll get a genetic sample. Now, we do have a pipe coming out of here, but it's not hooked up to the centrifuge system. The reason is there is more than one trait that you can get with these genetic samples. There's all kinds of traits. It reminds me of the old forestry bees. Like, this part of it reminds me of that the most. And they're different percentages, and they don't stack, and it'd be just madness. So we're just going to send everything in a big chest. If we run low on iron, just throw some iron combs in. No big whoop. Now, meanwhile, we've almost finished the Productive Bees questline. There's only a few more things we need to do. We do need the incubator. And that's something we're going to have to make anyway. So we'll go ahead and get this thing together. Oh, it doesn't look that bad. We'll just have to make a hay bale. And probably, is it slabs? I forget. We'll make a stack of slabs. We always need slabs, right? It is slabs. We do need glass. Okay, here we go. And we probably won't get a chance to use this today. But we'll set it up over here. We can just hook it to the same. Set this to export to the west. Pretty sure these things need power. East. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they need power. Now what you do is, for instance, the iron bee spawn egg, we would need a chicken egg and a honey treat that is 100% the productive bee iron gene. I don't think we have any gene samples over here yet, but when we do, I'll show you how that works. My ashy mining bee is, I don't know what's up with that. I feel like that's not normal. Where'd the crystalline bee go? There you are. Alright, give us an iron bee. Another copper. And in expectation of those gene samples, we are going to make ourselves an indexer. Now, I feel like let's we ought to go ahead and teach this thing how to make comparators, right? And probably crafting tables also. Rest on torch. I'll teach a crafting table. Okay, here's our indexer. Very nice. Now what I think we can do is just throw this down. I don't think it needs power. No. What I think it will do is it'll combine our genes for us. Like here's our first one, productivity, medium. We're just gonna throw it in there. See what else we get over time. Now this other thing that we gotta make, I'm not gonna be using it very much. I'm gonna probably use it just one time. Like, okay, all we need is a little bit of glass. This is the bottler, and one of the things that you do with this is you smash bees down to get their genetic material. We're gonna need a piston and a glass bottle and a lever. Okay, now what you do is we'll put our we're gonna want the piston right there, so I'm just gonna use this as a block to place it against. Grab it back. Oh, jetpack's still on. We're gonna put it down and we're gonna put a button. I thought about a lever, but this is probably a better idea. That's better. Now, I don't really want to smash a bee, but I guess if we're going to complete the quest line, we're going to have to smash up one or two. So let's see. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of copper bees. So what we want to do is we put a bottle in here, right? And we put the... Come here. Nope, 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 nope. Well, one of the things that you really should be to do this is better than I am at video games. Let's try this. No. Come on. Oh, I'm using the... I shouldn't be using those. I'm about to do it again. Come here. I'm gonna get him in there. No. Let's put these other ones in my backpack. Alright. We'll try once or twice more on camera. It's like he always bounces off to that side. Wait, is he gone? Did we know we didn't get him? So if we put him in here... No. Boy, he's a fast little guy, isn't he? What? What do you say? Negative 60, 63, 26. That's new. I'm forgetting which direction is which here. Negative 60? That can't be right. Is he way up here? No, he's over here. Well, who knows where he is by now. Probably just rolled right off the side. Well, I'm not that worried about it. We have villagers up there. Weird, though. Alright. Good old dirt. Why don't you come here? Where can I reach you there? Yeah, okay. Ah. Okay. This baby copper bee is gonna defeat me. Yeah, the thought occurs this would be a lot easier with 2 people. I did move to a larger size bee. I'm just killing it. That's probably not good. Okay, finally got it. Ugh, makes me sad. I would never actually smash a bee. Oh my gosh! Is it the fact that I left the bed? This is the one place I didn't think to look. Oh my gosh, get out of there. Unbelievable. Enough out of you, buddy. Squatters in the void, I ask you. Anyway, that's the end of the bee quest line. We got all kinds of fun stuff. More speed upgrades. That's wonderful. Simulators. Pokey Gene Simulator. We don't really need that. We got another skeletal bee. That's cool. Data cards, fluid transfer nodes, universal cables, smart cables. A couple more silicon bees if we decide we need those. Oh, refined storage speed upgrades. That's a lot of honey treats. And magma gelatin. How, delightful. Oh, hey, you get a bucket? And you get a minute of fire resistance for that. That's not bad. Also, I'm literally on fire. This would probably be a bad time to try to breed bees. Oh, I finally got a second one. Now, next thing's next, I suppose. While we're getting some genetic material, we need to think about making ourselves a hostile mob system. So we got a couple of things in here that could help us out. I haven't really looked at the quest lines yet. What do we have? Well, we got those things. Duplicators, mechanic dirt. Vector plates are on the menu. Let's see. Do we have mob grinding utilities? We sure do. I haven't used this stuff in a little bit. So, we can make a number of things with this, but you know what I don't see are the fans. Am I just not seeing them? Well. Okay. So, oh no, there they are. Okay, mob fans. Not too tough to make. We are gonna need a good amount of redstone. We're probably gonna want a good number of these. So, if we had a mob farm that was like, 9 by 9 up there, we don't really need it to be that big. We could do mob fan upgrades. Let's see, we would need 3. And then maybe height upgrades and distance upgrades. We'll start with the fans themselves. We probably will have to teach this thing how to make redstone blocks since we're kind of doing our redstone processing it as we need it now, aren't we? Okay, so we're going to need 6 of those. There we go. Oh, that was probably in that that set of quests. Do we get anything for that? I guess not. We can make the upgrades though. Now this is going to be the bottom here. We're going to want to go up 22 blocks. I said 9 by 9 and that's wrong. It's actually going to be like 9 to a side. Anyway, we're up 22. That is far enough to drop a mob and leave it with like half a heart, assuming it's a normal mob. Now we're gonna go back from here. This is probably where we're gonna go 9 from, huh? We've accumulated a couple of gene samples. 2 of them match. They're both iron, productive B. That's the type. We've also got some endurance, some productivity, temper. My understanding is if we give this thing a redstone signal, it'll combine what it can. And I don't know if we have to watch out to see if it'll combine to over 100%, but we'll find out. So we're going real simple, real small this time. There should be plenty. So here we have ourselves mob fan, mob fan, and a mob fan. We are going to need one more, aren't we? Now, lucky us, we already have almost an entire system here that we could use to collect feathers. We will just have to change the one block at the end out. I'm pretty sure we made it? Yeah, the animal rancher. Okay, we'll just get rid of this thing. I'm sure we have enough pink slime. That is the wrong direction. I always forget how I'm supposed to place these things down. I guess it's this way. Let's see. Yeah, that looks right. Put the range upgrade in there. And that is the wrong block. I'm doing a fantastic job here today, folks. Okay, let's get the animal rancher down. And we'll get the range upgrade in there. And we'll switch, we'll probably just add another ender chest here. Nice rainy day. We'll put the last fan down. And I believe these things work off a redstone signal. Let's see. Easy enough to figure it out. Yep. So you can come on in here. You can click it to show its area. We're going to want to extend it by 2. And also make it wider. This one we're also going to want to extend by 2, make it 1 wider on a side. Probably make this one 2, 3 wider. We'll see. Okay, guess what? It's not the rancher. This is the one that you get like milk and stuff. I think what we're actually looking for is the mob crusher. We'll finally use our... we'll have to teach this thing how to make books, I think. We'll finally use our advanced machine frame recipe. Let's see if this thing needs anything else. Oh, we need more plastic. Okay, instead of moving this, I was just like lazy, which ended up being a lot more work, and the wire's getting kind of bananas down there. But that's alright, we finally got this thing hooked up. Let's see if we can teach it how to do it. We're gonna want tiny dry rubber, right? Yeah. Well, that doesn't really help much, does it? Let's think about this. I guess the question is, if we're gonna program this, we're gonna be doing it just with latex. And I wanna say that each bucket of latex will get us 10 tiny dry rubber. Yep. Okay. So we can totally program this recipe manually. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. That thing has a constant supply of water, so we don't really have to worry about that. We'll do, I'm just getting the wrong numbers here. Let's clear this. Now, we click the fluids, we put the latex bucket in there, we show a bucket. We unclick fluids, 10, Okay. We should be able to throw this in here. I'm not going to waste the latex. We're going to throw it right back in here. And let's try to make that crusher again. Okay, it's going to try to craft 50 of those things, so it should throw 5 buckets. Yep. Assuming my math is right, we should be in good shape. Okay, we finally got the thing. Let's pop ourselves down here. We'll throw the, wherever it went. It's probably up here. Yep. Very nice. Go ahead and throw the range upgrade in there. You can see it's already trucking along. It'll make short work of the rest of these guys. Now this isn't actually killing the mobs as such, like in the way that the mobs get killed when you kill a mob. It's deleting them and producing the products. So if you're trying to do something with, like, actually requires a mob death, like with Nature's Aura, for instance, or so on, well, it's not going to work very well. Yep, trucking right along. So what we're going to want are width upgrades and distance upgrades. We are getting another fluid from this thing. Essence. So I brought back one more tank. So when we surely need that for something, we will have it. I think we're going to call it here. We're starting to run a little long, but we made some good progress today. Next time we'll finish up the hostile mob system and work on the mob quest, see how that goes. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.